Hey everybody, we're back in for another episode, about to start Mushroom Hill Zone. Was gonna do a special Nights into Dreams Christmas episode, but there seems to be a complication with that. We'll continue on with this one though. Let's get into it. Yeah, it's such a huge departure from the launch base zone we were just in, but I still like all the fun, colorful stuff you can do in this stage. Why, if it isn't old Knucklehead. Yeah, you'll see once you get into the Sonic and Knuckles levels with these two games joined together, the rings become these, like, super, almost seizure-inducing blinking things. Well, here's the thing behind that. This is why I said we were going to have 14 Emerald stages. We've just lost Super Sonic, so I'm glad I got to show him off. All of the Emeralds are now going to be put onto these pedestals, and I get to re-earn them. They're called the Super Emeralds. He'll give us something. That'll give us something even cooler. This is normally when you're playing Sonic and Knuckles by itself. This is the last of these sphere stages, but I like to get it out of the way as soon as I can. With this particular one, it's one of the few ones I've actually messed up on, so getting out of the way quickly is good. Luckily, I've been playing Sonic Mania for you guys so much lately that this, I've had a lot of red sphere, blue sphere practice, a refresher, is it? Here we go. Okay. Not a problem. I love Red Sphere, Blue Sphere. Unlike the Sonic 2 special stages, Tails can't mess me up. Yeah, you get all these emeralds relit. It's every time you find a big ring. And once we get them all relit, we'll have something even better in Super Sonic. I actually owned Sonic and Knuckles before I owned Sonic 3 originally. I've had much more experience in these levels. If I'm not saying much, it's because I like this theme a lot. It's so relaxing. Okay. I love that noise. Yeah, I don't foresee, like, it being any kind of problem to get all the emeralds during the play. Usually it's pretty easy. But if there is by some reason a fluke that doesn't let me do that, I will definitely still show off the end of the game for you guys. It's part of the miracle of having it record. Okay, I know what's down there, and I don't want to just... Okay. Have to excuse me, guys. It's a super ring location. I'm trying to get to it. There we go. The earlier we get what we need, the better. Yeah, this one's pretty simple as well. You just keep an eye on your surroundings. The only time it really becomes a problem is once you've sped up too fast. Oh, I seem to have made a slight miscalculation. Oops. See, this is why we have the extra ring. Still no problem. As you guys have seen me go through Sonic 3, won't be an issue. Sonic Mania got me so used to Tails being able to fly on command that now you can't do it. It bothers me. The previews for the game, when it was still being developed, showed off Sonic spinning like that. And I thought at the time it was so cool to watch Sonic spin. Like, nowadays, they have 3D graphics and all that, but back then, if you saw a game sprite turn around or you got to see the back as well as the front, it was impressive. Yeah, I think the only difference it would have had, between this and the other one is I might have had all the emeralds by the end of Flying Battery had I not missed that one, but... C'est la vie. Okay. Let's see which one this is. Ah, good. Pretty much any shield at this point is fun. Even though it doesn't really have a plot, at some point I was actually contemplating showing off Sonic Shuffle from the Dreamcast for you guys. It was like Sonic's answer to Mario Party. Ah, good old bubble shield. Oh. Tails, get him for me. Yeah, he goes all between these logs and chucks logs and stuff at you. But, I don't like to deal with that, so I'd much rather just get rid of the guy. Look how mean Knuckles is about all this. No wonder Sonic makes fun of him so much later. Takes his job so fervently. There's a lot of times in this game I wish Tails could fly by command. It's actually, I believe, a ROM hack called Sonic 3 Complete that includes Sonic and Knuckles, and they've made some interesting changes like that. I might show ROM hacks later on, but for the most part I'm trying to stick with the official release games. At least until I'm done with the official release games, and then I'll show off some stuff. Keep in mind that when I was a kid and this game came out, I thought this looked amazing. I still think it looks very sharp. See, I told you we'd have more chances. I believe there's actually 2 chances in this level. So until I can get Knights to work, your guys' Christmas gift is more Sonic 3 Knuckles. I know how popular Sonic 3 Knuckles is. I certainly like it. A little disappointed about not being able to show off Knights, though. I had to reinstall the game, and you have to beat the game in order to play Christmas Nights, if I remember correctly, and it wasn't available when I reinstalled it. See, I told you it wasn't really a problem, I just had a little bit of a faux pas. The blue and the white almost look the same color. Ah! Now we can get some. This has always been my favorite special stage, as if you guys have already seen. It's just fun. I've seen other videos where people get really frustrated with it, and I'm like, well, once you get used to the game in general, this part's pretty easy. I love how they threw a bunch of it into Sonic Mania, too. By the way, there's no more water stages in the game, so part of the use of the bubble shield at this point onward is kind of moot. And that noise was Tails getting swallowed by the abyss. Oh! I was at the top anyway. It wouldn't have actually made a difference. Although, trust me, the electric shield makes a lot of parts of the game so much easier. Here we go with the third one. Which one is the— ah! Okay, gotcha. For those of you just tuning in, this is Captain Carl plays Red Sphere, Blue Sphere with some Sonic 3 and Knuckles thrown in. Still my favorite of all the Emerald kind of stages. Glad I fixed that. Alright. These emeralds, funny thing is Red Sphere, Blue Sphere, when this game came out when I was a kid, I thought it was so frustrating. I hated it. But then after playing it for a while, and getting all the emeralds a few times over, I fell in love with the thing. It's like, I love Red Sphere, Blue Sphere. Weird that I couldn't just spin dash through all of them. You think I would have just, you know, gone right through? Nope. Nope. No. It's a bad Nick. And for anyone that does have Steam, or even that does have Steam, the Genesis collection on there that actually gives you different graphical options and stuff like that, and includes games like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I would just definitely say is a worthwhile investment. Nah. Huh. Oh, yeah, no! Tails, what have you done to me? I missed out on the last emerald thing, I just realized, but I have plenty of chances to get more. This fight I always thought looked fun because of the different layers and the sprites and stuff like that for the trees. Those of you that watch Sonic Mania for my Let's Play on that, or have played it, would know this part is actually what they did a throwback to when you go into the Flying Battery Zone. And since this is the special Christmas episode, let's just go through the Flying Battery Zone. Yeah, that's right. Not just one stage, we're doing two. I love how Tails just unquestioningly follows Sonic everywhere. Oh, back we go. Haha. Stage music for this one's really awesome too. Yeah, keep in mind when Sonic and Knuckles first came out, I was like, I think in the 4th grade, and I was just blown away by the fact that it had this slot on the top. I didn't own Sonic 3 at the time. I had Sonic 2. I got to play through Sonic 2 as Knuckles before I ever had my own copy of Sonic 3. I actually rented Sonic 3. But, I found it so cool that it was like a game, but it was like also a system all its own. People make fun of the lock-on technology now, but at the time I just thought it was cool. Yeah, we could have had, I believe, 6 emeralds had I not missed the one that I saw. And not messed up on that other one. You saw as I redid it that that was just a fluke. Yes, I am in denial. I refuse to admit that I had lost at Red Sphere, Blue Sphere. My Sonic Mania videos, some of the ones that I've never encountered before, I'll lose that, but I refuse to admit defeat on ones like this that I've done this many times. Nope. No. Oh, I got used to the Sonic Mania timing on them. They hang a little bit longer, I noticed. Okay, that's not the one I can push. One of these I can actually push aside. From what I remember, I believe there's 3 emerald rings in this one I can think of off the top of my head. No, I refuse to be squished. I will lose rings before I die. There we go. There's one of them. Alright. Time to get this one. Oh, I believe this is actually supposed to be the first emerald stage. This one's actually pretty easy. Which means that if I fail at it, my failure will be complete. Okay. My first Sonic game was actually the original Sonic, and then I played a lot of Sonic 2. But Sonic and Knuckles was when I started to play it, like, practically religiously. Before Sonic and Knuckles, I think I was, like, super into Sonic CD, because I had that first. Oh, no you don't. Wants to defeat me. I know it does. Okay, now I'm just looking for... should be 2 spots of 4. Yep, there we are. Okay. And then there should be... another somewhere around here. Maybe it's on the other side. Ah! There we go. Yeah, this one was supposed to be the first one. Like, if you run into your emerald rings in Sonic and Knuckles by itself, this one would have been the first one you did. I believe that only leaves 3 more to go, and if I can remember correctly, I think there's at least 1 more in here. And yes, the graphics purposely curve the game a little bit the way I have it set to simulate the TV it would have shown on. I like that. You can set it different, but I like it this way. There we go. This boss is a lot of fun. He's the why you hitting yourself boss. See? Why you hitting yourself? Oh, come on. It's not that bad. It's almost relaxing. You just move whenever his eyes blink, and then he ends up just clobbering himself. I do like the Sonic Mania version of this song, but for some reason just hearing it in its original 16-bit, like Genesis sound is... I can't think of a better way of hearing it. Well, as Tails gives himself a concussion down there, and apparently just got himself killed. Oh. Wait, I shouldn't have fallen through that. That was weird. No, normally at that part, if you do it, it should have, I believe, just have had me land on it. Oh well, I have 32 lives. What's that to me? Actually, I'm kind of curious as to what the path is like if I continue down there. I remember doing it at some point, but I can't remember what was that way. Let's see. I might as well get some extra lives. I'm like one of the few people I know that actually really likes this stage anyway. Whoa-de-doo. Yep, going up. Tails is stuck on a ball. I was enjoying the electric shield, but the fire shield will let me do something even more ridiculously fun. If I still have the fire shield at the final boss for this level, it makes him really easy. And I lost it, because I just burst off in the opposite direction. Ooh, boy. This came back from my family's Christmas party, so I'm kind of in a odd state. It's not like the boss of this level is all that hard. Not like that stupid soft-boiled ninja guy from Sonic Mania that's always messing me up. I swear, I don't know what it is about that boss. No, that's just the one that gives you rings. I don't need to go in there yet. Okay. Oh. For the most part, I still remember everything. It's not like when I'm playing Sonic Mobile, not knowing how the controls work and I'm dying like every 5 seconds. And seriously though, even for like a 16-bit game and MIDI sound, this is some of the most hype music that I've heard in a game. There we go. Yeah! Yep, after this, 2 more, and I think the next level I might be able to find him. If not, definitely the level after. Which, if I remember correctly, the level after the next is actually your last chance to get all the emeralds. Nope! Oh! Steered too soon. Too soon. But I refuse to get the bad ending to this game, so one way or another, what you guys will see is the complete game. Now, I have, when super mode anyway, I have jumped right into that thing over and over again. You can hit it, but no amount of hits to that thing can defeat it. You've just got to make it hit the ground enough times. Like, you think the walls are gonna squish you, but once it gets like really small, the whole thing just blows up. See, I love that look Robotnik has. He's like, no! Okay, now I've actually got to wait for the floor to catch up to me. The boss is at the top here. He's not actually that hard, but if I had the fire shield, I could just spin dash in one certain spot and actually just take care of him in a couple of seconds. Yeah, like when he's in the middle there, you can actually just spin dash on him and get him out. As long as you're staying stationary. If you move, the spikes will get you. I love how dopey he looks in this animation too, if you look down at Robotnik there. Oh, Tails! Tails! Why did you have to put him into his invincible animation? Oh. Well, to start off with, we can get in a hit if I do this. There we go. Ah! Making up for it. Ha, Tails, now it was your turn to get messed up by the invincible animation. Come on, blubber bolts, yeah! Okay, and with beating this level, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. I'll be posting more videos before then, hopefully get Christmas nights working for you as a Christmas treat. But until then, I gave you some levels for this game, and you'll get some more from others until that point. Hope everybody has a good holiday, have good fun gaming, and I'll see you in my next episode.